2015 Leavenscert term exam, question 4. The probability of a certain make of car breaking down within 2 years after it is purchased is 0.18. What is the probability that the car will not break down within the 2 years? So the probability of not breaking down will be 1 minus the probability of breaking down. That's 1 minus 0.18, which is 0.82. In part B of the question, a local car dealer sold 20 of these cars in January 2014. Calculate the probability that, part 1, none of the cars will break down within the 2-year period. Okay, so none of them will break down. So sold 20 of the cars. So the success in this case we could say is breaking down, which is 0.18, and a failure is not breaking down, which is 0.82. And this is a Bernoulli trial because he sold 20 and wants to find the probability that none of the cars will break down. So it's 20 cars that he sold and he wants none of them to break down, so choosing 0. By a success is if it breaks down, which is 0.18 to the power of 0, by not breaking down, which is 0.82 to the power of 20 minus 0, which gives me an answer of 0.01889. Part 2 of this question asks that what's the probability that no more than 2 of the cars will break down within the 2-year period. So no more than 2 of the cars. Okay, so that would be no cars breaking down, or you could have 1 car breaking down, or you could have 2 cars breaking down. So no cars breaking down, and the same applies as above. The success is breaking down, which is 0.18, and the failure is not breaking down, 0.82. So no cars, so it's 20 choose 0, by our success, which is 0.18 to the power of 0, by 0.82 to the power of 20, or meaning plus 20, and we want to choose one of the cars breaking down, which is the success, 0.18 to the power of 1, 0.82 to the power of 20 minus 1, which is 19, or then 2 cars, 20 choose 2, by a success, 0.18 to the power of 2, by 0.82 to the power of 20 minus 2. So when we work that out, we get an answer of 0.2747. And part 3 of the question is at least 3, what is the probability that at least 3 of the cars will break down within the 2-year period? So at least 3 of the cars. So that would be 1 minus the probability that you had no cars breaking down, or 1 car breaking down, or 2 cars breaking down. So basically it's 1 minus our answer from here, which was no more than 2 cars. So it's 1 minus 0.2747, which gives us an answer of 0.7253.